Hello everybody, this is Pastor Ian from Hatfield Christian Church, and it's good just today to meet with you again and to share with you a little bit of what the Lord has been sharing with me and what I've been thinking about in the last while. Now, we've just come out of Easter, and Easter is a time we remember how Jesus died for us on the cross and rose again on the Sunday. And as I was working through this and thinking through this, I was using the Lectio 365 app. And a guy mentioned something there that really made me pause and think about something I've never thought about before. And he made a statement that says, so many of us want to jump from Friday, when Jesus was crucified, right into Sunday when he was resurrected. But what we don't want to talk about, and which the Bible is surprisingly quiet about, is Saturday, the day in between. And Saturday was a Sabbath for the Jews. So it was also a day they weren't allowed to work and keep themselves busy. They had a lot of time to think, a lot of time to wonder. So I wonder what went on in the hearts of these disciples. What went on in the hearts of Mary and all these people that walked with Jesus. We've got the privilege of hindsight, knowing that he rose again, but they surely must have felt, where's God now? Like this whole dream, this whole plan, this whole vision just gone. He's dead. What now? How do I live? Life just suddenly did not make sense. God seemed to be gone. I wonder if you can identify with that. Do you feel sometimes like, God, where are you? Like I'm in this quiet place where I had this walk with you and then suddenly it seems like you're gone. And all the dreams and the visions and all these things just suddenly does not make sense. And I had to wait. And Sunday, Jesus was resurrected and all the greatness and the changes came. And that was awesome. But what I also didn't think about, and which was also good for me to think about, is that when Jesus rose again, and when Jesus rose from the dead, he had some questions to ask. It was his turn to ask his followers some questions. And the first question he asked was to Mary Magdalene when he found her outside of the grave crying. And his first question is, why are you crying? Which kind of like, duh, Lord, I thought you were dead. But why does Jesus ask this? Like, it was almost like Jesus says, Mary, really? Are you crying? Do you really think I left you? Do you really think that I have abandoned you? Do you really think that I was gone? Why are you crying? Don't cry. I am still God. I am still alive. The second time we see Jesus speak was when he found two disciples walking along the Emmaus road. And if you want to read this passage, you will find it in Luke 24. And so they're discussing, and Jesus walks up to them, and they were kept from recognizing him. And Jesus said to them, what are you discussing? And they're like surprised, like, are you the only stranger in Jerusalem that doesn't know what's been going on here? And they share with Jesus, and Jesus also asked them, he says, don't you understand? And like, no, we don't understand. But Jesus says, don't you understand? And then starting from the prophets and Moses, he explained to them that from the beginning it was written that he would have to die for our sins. So the second question Jesus asks you in times when he is quiet, don't you understand? Look back at your history. Look back at the previous times when God was maybe quiet and he still came through. Don't you understand at the time that you are in now, God is still there. God can still speak. Don't you understand? God is still at work. God's plan is still at work. The third time we see God ask a question is when he appeared to the disciples in the upper room. And he asked them these questions. He said, why are you troubled? And why did you doubt? Like Jesus said to you, really? I was quiet for one day and doubt entered your heart that quickly? Have I not walked with you for 3.5 years? Have you not learned of me? Do you not have a history with me that the one time you don't understand, you allow doubt to creep into your heart? Don't allow doubt. If you are in a time of where God seems quiet, do not allow doubt to enter your heart. Do not allow yourself to become troubled. God is there. God is still in control. The promises is still true. The promise is still real. The third and final time was when Jesus and the disciples went fishing. And they came back and Jesus said 3 times to Peter, Peter, do you love me? Peter, do you love me? Peter, do you love me? And every time, feed my sheep, tend my lambs, feed my sheep. But God says, hey, love me even when you don't feel me. Follow me even when you don't sense me. Keep doing what I've told you to do. Don't quit. Don't go back fishing. I've called you to make disciples. Walk the road. I am with you. I will not leave you. I will not abandon you. Brother and sister, if you are in a Sabbath, don't cry. Don't allow doubt to enter your heart. Don't question everything that God has done with you up to this point. And don't doubt that God is still in control. Psalms 139, every day of your life was written in His book before one of them came to be. He didn't cause everything. He knew it would happen and He planned for it. God is with you. May the Lord bless you.